Today we're going to talk about exhaust systems in the DeLorean. The engine that I've installed in the car is a later model PRV of the V6 engine installed in the DeLorean. The engine is an updated version. One of the updates is a better gas flow in the cylinder head, which makes the ports on the exhaust side different, larger to the originals, which basically means we can't use the original headers that came with the DeLorean for this particular engine. So I've had to fabricate a set of headers slash muffler slash exhaust for the car, and that's what we're going to talk about today, how I got to that point. So what I did was I took the gasket off the engine I'm putting in, and I used that as a template. Took that to a local engineering company, and they fabricated me this, laser cut it, as you can see, and that's the plate that I bolted on my pipe into, welded on my pipe into, sorry. And this is the product. It's almost like a Formula 1 trophy. Too pretty to be bolted into our underside of our DeLorean, but that's where it must go. So I got this piece made. I then went on eBay and I bought a set of header pipes for a mid-2000 Porsche Boxster. The reason why I did that was this particular part here, only this part on eBay cost £48. I was able to buy 2 headers for the Porsche for £138. And it allowed me then to cut all the angled pieces off the Porsche header, mount this piece to the engine, and then set up, spot weld my angles to make this. Okay, it also comes with a pickup for your O2 sensor, which is good. This is this side, okay, which is the passenger side of the door, and then we have one for the driver's side. What I also did was I ordered up an extra set of bolts, studs for the head on the PRV, because DeLorean and the later PRVs, they only come with 2 studs per port, but PRV in their wisdom drill for an extra 2, 4. So I ordered up a set of studs from Delorean Europe, a subsidiary of Delorean Texas, of course. Great company, good to have them, and important to support them, because without them we would have a lot of problems maintaining our DeLoreans. So whenever you get the chance, have a look at the site and purchase if you can, to keep the companies going and keep our supplies going. There's also very good DeLorean clubs, as I'm sure you know, all over the UK. Again, worth joining and supporting, as they do help us. Okay, back to the exhaust. So I'm going to go ahead and bolt the 2 exhausts in. What I did when I was jigging everything up, I went ahead and fitted the rear fascia so that I could set up the tailpipe to exit properly at the back and look nice. So I'm going to go ahead and bolt up these guys, and I'll show you them bolted in, because it's going to be a long time and a waste of video having you watch me bolt these things in. So be back in a second. Okay, that's the exhaust fitted. You're looking at the offside exhaust. Just to go over, I had the main plate laser cut by a local engineering firm. I purchased a set of headers for a mid-2000 Porsche Boxster 2.7, and I utilized the pipes from that car. I then just went to the local motor factor, bought myself a muffler, bit of stainless steel pipe, and that's the result, I'm actually quite pleased. Remember, these parts you're looking at are not off the counter motor factor parts. They're parts made up, and these are first fixings that you're seeing. So there'll be a bit of fettling to be done before they're completely finished. This is the near side exhaust. Quite pleased with that. Looking good. Again, a wee bit of fettling. I'm going to go and fit the rear fascia and line up the tailpipes. You can see there one of the access bolts for the O2 sensor, which will be fitted later on. And that's the view from the top. And you can just see the other one there. Get that light out of the way. So I'll go ahead and fit the rear fascia and line up the tailpipes. Okay, that's a dry fitting of the rear fascia. The off-side exhaust looks good. Near side's a wee bit off. I'll put a little bit of heat on that, bring it round, but I'm quite pleased. They extend out nicely. They'll be trimmed off, of course, to look a bit sharper. So I'm very pleased with that. Good and solid. I will be fitting a 2 mounts either side, just to make it a bit more rigid because it is quite heavy. That's the exhaust fitted. Next time we're going to talk about some of the electronics that are fitted. The remote door openings, the central locking, remote central locking, and a few other bits if I can think of at that point. Okay, thanks for watching. Just a little word of thanks to everybody out there who has given me great encouragement and wooed me on to keep going. So thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.